Hey guys, we're back with part 10 of Let's Play The Legend of Dragoon. I am James, the whole show, your gracious host. And a few things that happen off screen is Hashel is in my party now. So I did, after grinding a bit, as you can see, I did level up Dart, and he got to level 15. He got his new addition, Crush Dance, so I'm going to put that on now. I've leveled up more and more a lot. I don't think I showed this on screen, but I will when we enter the next area. I'm trying to get Hashel up because Hashel, like I say, he's a really good fighter. In reality, I think he has the second most additions out of the next to Dart. He's really powerful, he's really fast, and he has no weaknesses because he's electricity, so electricity has no weaknesses. I finally took Albert out the party, and I did get an ultimate war guide. I got one of them. I'm probably gonna get more as the game progresses. I'm like in between. I'm gonna kind of just grind a bit and grab some more. It took me half this time to get it this time. It took me 3 hours last time. It took me about an hour and a half this time. Shocking. I guess I just got lucky. So, is there anything else I had that I've done? I was grinding for the Beast Fang and I just couldn't find it, but you can find one inside the Dark Citadel where we've been running by. This is what the next area we have to go into. These are just some plague mice. I can show off all of the additions. So this is what an ultimate war god does. You just hit attack. It automatically does the addition. You don't have to worry about anything, no countering, nothing. And that's more and more. Because when she gets her last one, Demon's Dance is what it's called. It is really powerful, but it's really hard to do because of the timing of it. So now Dart is going to be the slowest person in the party easily. Alright, you're going to Black Castle Kazaz. This is where we're going to try to infiltrate the Black Castle so we can actually find out who is Emperor Doel and why in the world is he doing all of this. So I think these areas might have some chests in them. Those are more Sandora soldiers. Up here. There are, actually, let me look that up really quickly. I know there is Stardust in here. I just have to figure out exactly where they are. Actually, I missed a lot of them already. There's 3 in Endale's castle. The castle where I believe that's inside of Bale. Let's see. There's 2 in Hulk's, and there's 4 in Lohan. So I got some. So I have some Stardust I need to get. Okay, so I think it's one is right here next to us. Yep, there's one. So there's one there. Okay, so first house on the right, I believe there's one in here too. I'm like completely would have never even known that these were here. I was reading it wrong. But there is none in Helena prison, I can see that now. There's the chest here. Gives you an attack ball. And there's another Stardust. So I'm pretty sure this is the end. So if you've been grinding, you want to sleep, you want to get some you want to take a quick rest, this is it. There's nothing in here that I can think of because there's a few different ones. Once I can find a weapon shop, there's one in there too, and this might be it here. Is this the weapon shop or the item shop? And then this guy talks to you. I don't know if this is a part of the story. Excuse me. I don't know if this is a part of the story, or was this just a like some side dialogue? Man, look at that. Just took this man away just like that. Okay. Yep, so this is the weapon shop. So let's see what's in here. A heat blade. I would buy this. Just do not equip this yet. No. Longbow. This is good to have for her, because she doesn't really need anything else. An armlet. Buy for dart because you want as much defense as possible. You could buy one for Albert, but I don't need it, and it doesn't do anything for Doel. It doesn't do anything for Haschel because Haschel's like already upgraded to everything. So I think there's your third starter. So right there to the left of the weapon shop. Let's see, is there any other ones in here? There's a few more. I'm probably going to get a lot of them off screen. If I can figure out how to show you guys where they are. I like got a bunch of screenshots, but maybe I'll upload them, and then I'll find a way just to give you a good on screen. I'll find a way to just print the looks of it. Because it's really hard with the video editing from the PlayStation. If I could edit it into one of these videos, I just do it. But like I say, I'll just give you a rundown of what they actually are used for. Basically, there's somebody looking for them, and when they find them, they're trying to get them to heal their daughter. You won't meet them until at least the second disc. Excuse me. When that happens, you meet them, and then if you get all 50 of them, you need all 50 in order to get a special item. I forget what it's called, but it's an item that basically helps. It's an item that basically helps. You find the secret, but the Super Boss Faust. Faust is this very powerful, wingly wizard, and he has these aberrations or clones. If you don't have that item, that clone will not do it. That clone will stop. Basically, you'll just fight the clone, and you have to run from it because the clone will literally just go berserk and it'll just kill you. Like, you can't do anything. So yeah, the item casts away his shadows and make the real one appear. Like I say, I have no clue where he's located, but yeah. Oh, if you try to go across here, you cannot go across this first spot. You have to find another way into the castle. Like I say, you ain't getting through the front gate because, you know, Sandora, they're still at war. So you go back here. Oh, you're just running back here because this was an area. It was always really kind of hard for me at first to figure out what I had to do. And I was always like, okay, so I think you go in here. Wooden area is this? Yep, there you go. There's another Stardust. I figured at the first area. I get some of these on screen. Like I say, I got the first 30 of them. That's the only. Oh, how many do we have right now? Excuse me. It is morning time now. I am actually recording because I had to work later. So, yeah. This is, and I just not too long ago woke up. This is 8 Stardust, 22 more, and I'll have my last and final. I don't think there's anything else in here. So, when you're ready, go down. Jump down here. You can't jump off that ledge no matter how hard you try. So let's go in here. This might be a doctor, because you don't typically, well, it might be another inn. Yep, this is the doctor. Basically, I don't think I ever showed this off, but if you stand here in the middle, if you have any status effects such as poison or anything that lasts outside, or dispirit, anything that lasts outside of battle, you could just step in there, hit that. He would probably charge you a few pieces of gold, maybe like 20, I think, and you can just get rid of that automatically. Excuse me. Just fresh. Just getting up literally. Oh, I'm just like fully waking up mentally. Say I know I'm pressed to want to make more of these videos because you guys have been showing all the support, so why wouldn't I? So when you step in here, the only way to get through is to talk to this guy. You have to, basically he's going to ask you 3 questions and you have to answer them correctly. If you do not, he's going to always send you back, and then you have to come in until you answer all 3 correctly. Says first, which country do you want to win in Sandura Basil? Okay, see, that's not the right answer. So you walk out. I think, if I'm not mistaken, this answer is you say you don't want either of them to win, because I think you're supposed to just be a partial right here. Now see, that's the right answer. During the war, what should powerless kids do? Take care of home, I think. Last question. Why do people have to fight? I think it's to protect something. There you go. Here you hit all 3 right. This is Popo. He's the guy that's gonna help us sneak into it. Now he realizes that it's King Albert. Oh, basically, yeah, he's literally backflipping, like legitimately. No, like I say, this is all just more useless dialogue for me, like I always say. None of this dialogue really actually helps, because some of it is just so long that it takes, that it really doesn't tell you much of the story. Like, there's a secret path, and he's telling us how to get into it. Into the Black Castle. Excuse me. Oh, you can come up here. Actually, if you had... To tell you guys, I'm using a new control. I'm using a older controller. I'm using one of my older controllers. It doesn't have a drift on it, so I might just use it for my Let's Plays, and might use my other one for 2K. This is like one of my very first controllers I got when I got my PS4, and it was like, let's see, it says run up. Talk to him. Yes, I'm ready. And if I haven't covered it right now, I'm gonna do this now. The 00 parts. Excuse me. That item, that monster I showed you, that I grind for money. The way you beat that thing is the magic 6 stone. Throw it at it. It'll stop. Excuse me. It'll stop it from moving 3 turns. If you have both of it, if you did everything I've done, you should equip both of those War God amulets to 2 of your fastest party members. so it can so that it can help them hit it more. Guarantee you will you just keep repeating that strategy. First battle, the first character they get, if it doesn't use that instant death attack, just throw the magic 6 stone at it and just let everybody start attacking it. You get lucky and kill it, you get 600. It may not be that easy sometimes, but it's a whole lot easier when you have those 2 War God amulets. Yep, just jump down here, you know, to get all these chests. Don't go down that middle one because basically there is nothing there for you. As you can see down there, there is nothing. Don't go down that one, there's nothing for you. Slide all the way down this one and just keep on going. This really looks like a side scroll, like one of those like if anybody's ever played Contra or something like that. Okay, so now we're getting closer in. Yeah, these guys will chase you, but no, I don't care. Like you know, guys, I don't care. I will fight anybody. Oh, so this is one of the knights, Knight of Sandora, and you have a Hellhound, both a fire element. And this edition for rolls is more about SP. That just looks like it hurts when that dog does that. That's why I said don't equip that heat blade, because then Dart is going to do almost no damage to either one of these enemies. Excuse me. And this is Crush Dance. It's both powerful and it gives you good SP. Note, I'm gonna go back to Whip Smack when I start getting into boss fights, because that's what that does more damage, because the base power more and more is only like it's only 150, and I'm more about sheer damage than I am relying on Dragoons. And there's Demon's Gate. Oh, that is something else I know. Dart leveled up to his third Dragoon level, so he has that powerful spell I was telling you about. You'll see that once we start getting into some well, what I call the big boy boss battles. Once we do, I'm going to show you exactly how powerful that spell is. I did it when I was leveling up Burn and Rush. The more SP you get, the faster your Dragoon levels up. That just, it looked and it sounded like it just hurt. And I'm pretty good at that, because that's like the one we used Crush Dance so much. Like that was like our staple. Me and my older brother, that was like our staple back in the day, because we just really couldn't Madness Hero, and that's the next one. It's really hard to do because it's so fast, and it's just kind of off. So that's why I just say there are people that can do it. My hats go off to them, because I could barely do them. Sorry, just a lot of yawning, but yeah. If you could do them, hats off to you. I messed that up. Hats off to you all the time. All I would say, Ultimate War got that thing. Because after a while, everybody will be doing automatic additions, and I will not be worried about pressing X at all. It's more like a mind thing. It just kind of wears you out, and you keep thinking you're doing one thing, and you're not, and it kind of just wears you out. You can dodge these guys if you play it right, but I don't care because I could use the experience and I could use the addition levels. Because Hashel already has 2 that he needs to level up. This thing just does not like Hashel. Oh, I forgot they can do this. They can actually heal themselves. But, you know, that's pretty useless. Since this has 5 hits, if you notice, there are 2 different spots that they can actually counter you in. Or they can either counter the second hit or the last hit. And now we got fear on it. Watch how much damage this does. Almost 200 damage. I told you, once that fear gets put on him, of course you can't put fear on a boss. That'd make it too easy. Because you saw how quickly I've cleaned up some of these bosses. Oh, yes, please, before you do go into this castle, buy you some more spinning gales. You're gonna need them. I tried to get away from him, but I couldn't. See, I would love to AoE attack these guys with Gush and Magma, but that actually wouldn't do anything. So what I'm actually gonna do is, yes, if you use Hashel, he's just like Rolls. He's pretty good at either attack or magic attack. I'm just gonna throw an attack ball and see what it does. Oh, we getting this is a dark attack called I forgot what this is called. Knight's Terror, something like that. That'll weaken him up. You're dead. I keep forgetting what that spell is called, but that's generally, it's a dark attack, so you don't run into a lot of light enemies that I've seen, because literally the crystal golem is like the only one I've seen that's been light so far. There's another enemy in the dragon's nest I didn't go over. It's like a big plant. If you kill it, I think it has a certain percentage of knocking out a it has a certain percent, maybe like 8% chance of dropping an angel's prayer, which I got from it. There's that. Okay, so before you start doing anything, run over here. You can't do anything with these lifts yet, because you need to come here first. You need to talk to these scientists first. Yep, so they're giving us this flame, this special flame. whatever you do anyway, you're gonna have to come over here first because there are things you're gonna need to get. And I gotta show you have to get this. There's a certain gimmick to this place, and before you could even get anywhere near Doel and get into his chamber, you need three different items, and I'm gonna show exactly how to get them. I think it's red, blue, and yellow. I think red is the most annoying to get. Yeah, more useless dialogue. Yeah, magic oil and the purple flame. You got the magic oil, so now you can activate these purple flames to make these lifts move. So basically, like you see this, bam, light that up, go down. Same thing with this one. Light that up, go down. Yep, here's the red one. This is the most annoying. So what you're gonna do is you have to literally run straight across, but that's not gonna happen because you have to get past all this trash. Well, when he sees it's full, he will just dump it. If he dumps it, you will fall all the way to the bottom. No, it does not hurt you or cause you any damage. Got it. Last time that took me so annoying. I don't want to talk to you. Get the chest. Move out my way, man. Move. Yes, you get the red stone now. I found it's easiest to do this thing if you run closest to the screen. I don't know why is it like that. So you still want to go down here anyway. Nope, there are, if I'm not mistaken, there are random battles down here. So you got 2 chests. Of course I can't carry more items. Let's see, discard time. I would advise keeping all posters you have, because yes lord, it is gonna be horrible. But I'm gonna discard one anyway. Translite. That's that attack that the attack the Crystal Golem was using against Rose in one of the earlier videos. That's what that is. I couldn't figure out for the life of me what it was called. I mean, yeah, I could do this. I'll just use a healing potion instead of tossing them. Dark Mist. That is a dark attack. Ah, that dark spell I just learned is called Night Raid. I just remembered it. Now you're going back up. Now the other ones are, that one was, like I said, is the most easiest to miss, and it's the most annoying. At least to me it is. Somebody else it might be actually easy. I'm actually gonna have to break this up into 2 videos, I see. Because there's so much dialogue that, like I said, useless dialogue. Well, next thing you want to do is light that up, come up here. Yep, well, we know. We know you want to fight. I just never understood why the Knights just to call for backup so they can kill everybody. Oh, you know what time it is. It's Rose's time. And these are all single attacks. So I don't have a... Okay, so what we're gonna do is start trying to use up some of these items anyway. Let's just kill this thing. Let's just kill him. Dead. On contact. I just say when you have that heat blade for dart, just keep it for a while. You got not really gonna use it to the second disc. You're gonna use it a lot during the second disc. Just don't use it now, unless you just see some water enemies and you want to do that. Because remember, water is weak to fire, so if you see water enemies, that's where you want to. You probably gonna use it the rest of the game because there are some major bosses that are weak to fire, so keep that. Okay, here's the next stone. Go down here. Now you would talk to this guy. Basically, he is a wizard of some sort who thinks that you coming to steal magic, and it's like, dude, how can we steal magic? And nothing's happening. He's literally trying to attack us. Yeah, it worked, and he turns himself into a dog. And he goes right to Shauna. Literally, trying to threaten us, he literally hurt himself. So, go over here and check this chest, and you get the blue stone. Yellowstone is easily missable. The Yellowstone is not that easily missable because you literally have to go up there. Well, actually, I think it kind of is missable. We'll find out. So, light that back up and go back down. Now you can use this big one. Kill these guards, you should be fine. I'm actually gonna show this dark mist because I don't need all of these. But I forgot electricity does resist electricity, so that's about the only time it's ever going to be resisted. That's dark mist. I think an enemy we fought earlier, in one of the early videos, it did use it, so that's what that is. It'll do a lot of damage to Shauna though, because of course she's weak to darkness. But I mean, in the fact of her magic defense is so high, it really doesn't make a difference. Oh, I think that got another level up. The only thing about Rose is she gets stuck on her other addition so long. Because she doesn't have that many to learn, and they so spaced out. Because she's not learning the next one until like her level 20. Almost. She's almost there. Like I say, see the damage difference? 150 to 200. I'm gonna, before we start fighting boss fights, we're definitely putting that whip smack back on. Rolls are strong no matter what, but you want to, like I say, early game, you want to dish out as much damage as possible. So, you can either run to the left, you can run to the right. I'm going to run to the right first. Reason being, since I couldn't get that beast fang off top, I can get one like literally right now. There's a merchant right there you can talk to. Beast fang. Bam. Like, I thought you still can't buy it until like the second disc. But now this is going to make hassles of. Now I want you to look how much power, how much this is going to raise him up. Look at that. Goes up about a whole 11 points. And again, and it has the probability of stunning an enemy, which can really be great if you're just trying to limit damage. Spear Frost. Nope, don't need that. I don't have any type of what's name's coming up. No type of bosses that will be weak to that. I'm gonna keep those Sun Rhapsodies just because. I'm told you I'm never selling that. Actually, I can't get rid of these gushing magmas because I don't need them. They won't do anything to. They won't do anything to most of them in here because they're fire. They're fire. So I only had them just to have an AOE attack. So fine, I'm gonna take 2 meteor falls to replace them. See, keep running around. If you go up this and go up there, you're gonna fight all 3 of them in a successful battle right now. But I don't need to do that just yet. So that's basically lead us back to a perfect circle. So go to the 3rd floor. So you want to come up here. This is how you get the last stone. You need all 3 of these stones because basically you'll get up to the, you'll make it through everything, and then you'll be like, okay, where are these stones at? Now let's see how much damage he does now. And he looked like he stunned him. So now that dog cannot move. Oh, thought I hit it correctly. So just when they stun, just let them sit there. They can't do anything. See, stun, cannot move. He's just gonna He's just gonna sit there for a second. And look, damage went up about almost 20 points. But now he'll be able to move because I just hit him. Well, now he's dead, so no more of that. So see how much difference one item can make in damage. Little bits of damage adds up in this game a lot. Yeah, looks like I'm gonna be making 2 different videos on this one. So go up here. Now you have to fight this sin. This is an elite. I'm actually finna use attack items on this dude because I really don't have time to play with this dude. Yeah. This Sandoran elite. I don't know if he fights exactly the same. Oh, and he's a dark element. I know exactly what I'm about to do to him. For him to be the slowest, I'm pretty he sure is moving before the rest of them, and they all on the same level. And see, he can do some hefty damage, so you want to end this fast. I'm going to use that translate on him. Excuse me. Excuse me. Yep, this is that spell that golem was using against the rolls. And since it's light and he's dark, dead. He's automatically weak to it. That's a nice little surprise they have right there for you. The first time I ever seen him, he scared the crap out of me. Like, what is that? Okay, so when you're here, you can take this over and completely go over to the to another side. This will probably get you this will allot you a few more chests. This isn't a merchant, even though it looks like one. They just talk. They don't have really much to say. That you get a spirit ring. Basically, what that does is, I think that's an item that recovers 20 SP every turn. So spirit points. Now the Spear Frost, remember, that's a water attack, so it's gonna do a crap ton of damage to those guards and dogs. Spear Frost, because they're weak to water, so use it. Hit that one. Bam. Go here. Here's another chest. Okay, so I cannot do that. Oh, let's use another healing potion. They seem to be beating up on Dart enough. And I got another spinning gale. See, they already know what to give you. So, go back out of here. There's a note, you never have to fight that elite if you don't want to, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, wait, hold on. I'm finna approach the niggas from the back. Approach these dudes from the back. That's what it's gonna be. Yes. And since it's only one at a time, Rose, please spare Frost him. Put him out of his misery. Just die. Obliteration. Literally. 317 just obliterated that man. I'm coming up on the Yellowstone soon. I just got to get up to a certain spot. I think it's right above us. This place can be kind of tricky in what you need to do, especially if you don't know about those stones, but I'd rather get them ahead of time. There's a lot of these, especially these one that don't do a lot of damage. I'm gonna do a lot of the grinding off screen, so you guys don't have to bear that small small useless damage that they do. I'm probably about to put whip smack on now, so I can just start cleaning these battles up faster. Because it didn't take me long to level up Crush to level up Burn and Rush at all. Go ahead, Hassel, finish him. Got another healing potion out of that. You know, I really don't need them because I got a bunch of them. Let's see. So we took care of that. So let's do this. Addition. No, not on. Additions. So we're gonna go for additions. We're gonna put her back on whip smack. I need that extra damage. That damage output. So go to the 4th floor. No, not here yet. Okay, now I gotta remember exactly how to light that one. There we go. Go up, light this one, and go up. You talk to this commander. Basically, if you remember in the first of the game, Great Commander of Sandora, he is the girl from he's the guy that you saw at the very first part of the game when they was doing something, when they was kidnapping Shauna. That's him. And he said you can basically you could kill him. You could kill him right now, but all he wants you to do is he just wants you to change Emperor Doel. Once Lloyd came, he started to change. So now everybody just wants him to change back. and he gives you the third stone. Go back down, and now you go back to the next one I was just in. This one to the left. Go to the 4th floor. I don't really need anything else. And run through here. Now you can run through here. You're going all the way up. Alright, we're gonna save it. So I'm going to end this video here because I know there's going to be a lot of other good things because I got 2 major boss fights coming up. And well, one of them's not too major. I'm going to end it really quickly. But yes, there are 2 boss fights coming. So I'll be back with those boss fights soon. So this is James the Whole Show signing off. I hope you guys are still enjoying this. I'm enjoying it. Hope you guys have a good time. Peace.